So you are interested in fishing from the golden fishing rod all the way to the lousy wooden one. Or you've just about had enough of this scammer annoying you all day. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what bait you should be using and what potions you should be chugging and more. Well, let's not waste any more of your time and let's jump straight in. So first we need to know, what exactly is fishing power? Well, basically it improves how many bites you get and how good the bites are. For example, if I use apprentice bait and a reinforced fishing rod, that is 15 at 15, which I'm sure we all know equals 30% fishing power. So what's the ideal fishing rod and bait to get the most out of your fishing power? Well, I'm about to tell you. Number one for the fishing rods is the golden fishing rod with a whopping 50% fishing power added on when you use it. Now there is a tie for top place baits. It is the master bait and the golden worm and some other critters. These also add on 50% fishing power when used. So when you use both of them, 50 times 2, 100. Now this isn't the end of the story, as there are lots more ways to increase fishing power and lots more things we need to cover in this video, so stick around for them. Now there is one bit of armour that increases your fishing power, and that is the angler set. The angler can sometimes give you this as a quest reward, so you are going to have to do a lot of annoying quests from him to get this set. Now with each part of this set giving 5% plus fishing power, the full set equals 15% fishing power. Also, for those who hate mobs getting in the way, this also decreases mob spawn rate. It doesn't get rid of enemies permanently though, so watch out! Next thing, you'll want some fishing accessories to make fishing even better. The first one, the high test fishing line. This makes sure that your pesky fishing line will never break again. Next up, the angler earring. This gives you 10% more fishing power, and we all know how good fishing power is. Next up, the tackle box. This gives you a 5% chance not to consume baits on use, so you can save your master bait. Next up, the fisherman's pocket guide. This tells you how much of that juicy fishing power you have. And finally, the gummy worm. It's not really an accessory, but when you throw in a golden worm into the shimmer, out will pop a gummy worm that will improve most fishing stats. Now, the first 4 of these that I mentioned, all are from the angler with varying chances, so even more quest time for you. Hooray! Also, a quick one that I didn't even know existed until I farmed for the items for this video, the fishing bobber. You will have 10 more fishing power when you use this. Even more power! You also get this bad boy from the angler. You can also combine it to the Tinkerer's Workshop for a glowing one. You just need 5 fallen stars, and it's done. Then combine that with any moss you'd like to get a glowing one in a different colour. How snazzy do you think it is? Rate 1 to 10 in the comments, please. Now, what potions should you be chugging while casting your beautiful line into the ocean or other biomes' water? The first one should be an obvious one, the fishing potion. This gives you 15 extra fishing power when used, and as always, the more the better. It should help me get some better catches. Well, it's not really working for me at the moment. Maybe? No, it's not working for me, but it's meant to, and it probably does, but my luck today is not very good. And with a water leaf, a crispy honey block, and a bottle of water, you've got yourself one of these. Now make it at a bottle on a workbench, or if you want to save 33% of your materials, make it at an alchemy table. Then there you go, you've got one. Now the next potion is the crate potion. This gives you a higher chance of getting crates when fishing, which is very helpful in some situations. Oh, we just got a crate. My luck is good today. Now for this potion, you're going to need 1 shiver thorn, 1 bottle of water, 1 piece of amber, 1 moon glow and 1 water leaf. Then you can make it and chug it to get more crates when fishing. Now the final potion lets you see what you're getting before you pull it up. It is the sonar potion. Look, I saw that was a flounder. I don't want that, but I want that oyster, so let's take that. So, the point is that you won't have to waste bait on fish that you do not want. Now to make this, you are going to need 1 coral, 1 bottled water and 1 water leaf to create a sonar potion that will let you see any fish that you want to catch, including quest fish. Oh yeah, I hear your screams.
Fishing in water is so boring. Like, is there another thing you can do?
Well, I'm going to teach you about lava fishing now, which is a slower but more rewarding way of fishing. Now to fish in lava, you have 3 options, and one of these is the hotline fishing hook, which has a very, very, very low chance of you getting it from the angler. So I wouldn't recommend trying to get it unless you want to waste hours of your time. Now you can also find one of the 3 hell-themed critters to fish. I mainly go with the butterfly though, as it is the most common, and you find them like basically everywhere in hell. So they can help you fish in lava, so get them. 15% fishing power if you're wondering. Now the third option is a lava-proof fishing hook. This also makes you fish in lava. All of these do the exact same thing, to be fair. You get this one from the Hellstone crates, which you get from fishing in lava. So it looks like you're going to have to get the bait first or the hotline fishing hook first if you want to get this item. Now if you use 2 of the options that I've just mentioned, your lava fishing will be a bit faster. So choose wisely and choose the 2 that are most suited for you. Normally I'd get the bait and then try to fish up the lava fishing hook. And that pretty much wraps it up for the best loadout for lava fishing. Just use the best bait power you can get, I guess. Now to get the best results from fishing possible, the water you are fishing in needs to be at least 300 blocks in volume. As an example here, 15 by 20 equals 300 blocks. This will also work the same for lava, 300 blocks in volume. Just find 2 numbers that times to 300 and there you go. You've got your lava or water pit. Here's some bonus tips for you lot now. If you ever get a sextant, weather radio or fisherman's pocket guide, but you want the other ones, if you throw them in the shimmer, then they'll turn all the way round to the other ones. If you have a sextant, throw it in. Get a weather radio, throw it in. Get a fisherman's pocket guide, and there you go, you've got all of them. This also works with the high test fishing line. Throw it in. Out pops the angler earrings. Throw the angler earrings in. Out pops the tackle box. And there you go, you've got all 3 if you have any duplicates. Just saves some time, doesn't it? Now finally, what is the best fishing rod, accessories, bait and armour that you should be using? Well, for fishing rods it is obviously the golden fishing rod. For baits, it's the master bait or golden critters. For armour, the angler armour. And finally, for accessories, all them and that. And that is all you need to know about fishing. Well, did you enjoy? If you did, make sure to like and sub. It really does help me growing my channel. Also, I would really appreciate it if you left me tips in the comments, as I am not very experienced at YouTube and I want to make sure my content is best for my viewers. Literally just say, if you think the editing was terrible, tell me why it was terrible. I won't take offence, I just want to improve. Thank you so much to everyone who has even viewed my videos, subscribed or liked. It really, really, really does help. I appreciate every subscriber. I have notifications on, so when you subscribe, I know who you are and I make sure to acknowledge you. Obviously, I'm not forcing or anything, but I'm just trying to grow my small channel with only 287 subscribers at the time of recording. Anyways, that's all that I've got to say for today, so I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta!